The Thursday edition of the JMSports Show is on the air. Hello everybody, Jonathan Mozart here for JM Sports 100. How's it going? Hope all is well. Like I said, this is the Thursday edition of the JM Sports Show. Basically on the program, I don't really know if the program's going to be that long tonight. I'm going to try to keep it kind of short. I'm really tired, and I have a lot to do tomorrow, because tomorrow is my get ready for the football weekend day. So yeah. So basically, I'm gonna talk about the college football game that took place tonight. I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the NFL game that took place tonight, the marathon that took place between the O's and the Rays, and then the Yankees Red Sox game. A little too, and that's about it. First of all, I do just want to make an announcement. At the age of 70, after 26 years, Jim Calhoun officially did announce his retirement as head coach of UConn basketball, UConn men's basketball, and says he has no regrets. Anyway, I do want to start off by saying a couple of things. I am going to be renaming my Twitter. For right now, it is JMSports 8829. I'm going to be renaming that probably. I'm going to try to rename it JMSports Show. So follow that, and I will put a link somewhere, either in this video or in tomorrow's video. I'm also going to make a brand new Facebook page for you guys to like, so you can update. I'll update stuff there as well, and post the shows both on Twitter and on Facebook respectively. And then of course you can catch them here on YouTube as well. Let's talk a little bit of college. Let's do a little teeny tiny bit of baseball first. Like we said, going into yesterday, the Yankees and the Orioles were tied. Going into yesterday's action, they were tied. At the end of yesterday's action, that means going into today's action, they were tied. Leaving tonight's action, they're still tied. Yeah, still tied. Orioles getting a win, getting a long marathonic win over the Rays. Excuse me, I did watch a little bit of that game this afternoon. In fact, I tweeted about it a little bit at times. And I said that I felt like it was going to be a pitcher's duel, and for the most part in the beginning it really was. Wei-Yin Chen pitched, I thought, extremely well in the parts that I saw. It's just, it's great. I'm sorry guys, I'm having computer issues, so bear with me. Baltimore gets a 3-2 win in a 14-inning marathon. Meanwhile, the Yankees take a 2-0 win over Boston. Phil Hughes getting the win there, so that series continues to be tied. Meanwhile, Detroit and the Chicago White Sox, that was another big game that was postponed. Cardinals beat the Dodgers 2-1. Philadelphia beat Houston beat Philadelphia 6-4. Cleveland beat Texas 5-4. Toronto beat Seattle 8-3, and the Angels beat the Athletics 6-0. So there you go. Things continue to be fun and interesting. I apologize for that language. Hopefully the microphone did not pick that up, but we have an issue. By the way, Derek Jeter got hit number 3,283, which ties him with Willie Mays for 10th all time. So congratulations to Jeter there. Like I said, Wei-Yin Chen pitched really well, I thought. Randy Wolf, though, ended up getting the win. Fuller Brewer ended up getting the win for the O's. So there you go. Let's take a peek at action for tomorrow. Full slate of games that includes Pittsburgh against Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland, Tampa Bay, and the New York Yankees. David Price and C.C. Sabathia. Boston and Toronto, Cincinnati and Miami, Washington and Atlanta, Seattle and Texas, Philadelphia and Houston, the Angels and the Royals, the Mets and the Brewers, the White Sox and the Twins, San Francisco and Arizona, Baltimore and Oakland. So a very, very good Oakland team against the Baltimore team. Baltimore with a big-time road trip coming up here. I think Baltimore really needs to do well on the upcoming road trip, and if they do, if they can do well on the upcoming road trip, then I think that they have a good chance of making it into the postseason for the first time in a long time. With their win this afternoon, they secured their first winning season since 1997. So congratulations to them on that. So there you go. That's all I'm really going to say for the baseball stuff right now. Let's talk about college football really quickly. I can't really comment much on the game. I didn't see it. I was watching Bears-Packers with family. Didn't really get to see the game, but I can say that Rutgers did get a 23-13 win, giving us the win. Of course, we picked Rutgers in yesterday's program, and that moves our record on the year. That moves us to 1-0 on the week. And hang with me for 2 seconds, so I can get the record for the year and how we've been doing there. By the way, I went back today and I was watching some old videos of mine from back in the day, and I feel like I've kind of lost my swagger a little bit. I need to try to get that back. So I'm going to work on getting that back and try to get the passion that I used to have making these videos. Back when I first started the JMSports 100 channel. We are 121-31 on the year with a win, 1,269 and 448 lifetime. So there you go. Let's take a peek at our game for tomorrow that takes place. We've got tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN, and watch ESPN. Washington State taking on UNLV. I'm going to go with Washington State. I really think that Mike Leach, he is going to turn that Washington State team around with time. So I'm going to go, like I said, with Washington State. I apologize, guys. I am extremely, extremely tired. Let's talk about the NFL quick. The Packers completely thrashed the Bears. 7 sacks on Cutler, 4 picks on Cutler. They had Cutler rattled, and they were able to pull off a nice 23-10 win. Of course, we picked the Packers to win straight up, but we did not pick them to cover the spread. The spread was 6. I said that was too high. A lot of people thought that was too high. However, it was not. We are 1-0 on the week. We are 11-6 on the year straight up, and 7-10 against the spread. So still struggling there. 309 and 186 lifetime with a straight up record. Of course, 7-10 overall with the spread record, because this is the first year picking the spread. Aaron Rodgers, 219 yards passing, touchdown. Cedric Benson had 81 yards rushing, and to be honest, Cedric Benson, it probably wasn't the best performance of his career. It was the best performance I ever witnessed him having. I did see a good majority of the game. It was the best performance I'd actually seen him have. The Bears just did not look good. They looked way, way, way out of sync. Jay Cutler had a hell of a time hooking up with Brandon Marshall all night tonight. Marshall with some dropped passes on some catches that he definitely should have had, especially at least one in the end zone. Cutler was just like I said. He was rattled. He got beat around a little bit. Now, in the beginning, the Bears kind of beat the Packers around too. They got Rodgers on the ground a few times. But the Packers just really dominated the football game. The Bears had penalties. The Bears had turnovers. The Bears just had miscommunication, and the Cutler was extremely flustered. We all know that Cutler can get extremely flustered. He can get extremely angry, and that is exactly what we saw in that game. We know that when Cutler gets angry and flustered, he's prone to making mistakes, and that's basically what happened. You know, he made some mistakes and made some bad throws, and he probably shouldn't have made. And the Packers, for the most part, were able to capitalize on mistakes. So the Packers improved to 1-1. The Bears fall to 1-1. So a good start for our straight up week. So we'll see how things continue to roll there. Guys, listen, I know we're only creeping on 11 minutes. I know this has been a short program. I'm tired. I don't feel very great. Not really much to talk about, to be honest, and not really in the mood to talk either. But I didn't want to take a night off, my second night ever of doing the program. Listen, I know I said that I was going to put times for what is what in the videos. I might wait until tomorrow to start that. A couple things I do want to mention. One of them is this. NFL picks, like I said, are going to be a separate video at the normal time. At the normal time of about 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern time is about the time I'm going to record that tomorrow. So be sure to check the picks out there. And then my college picks, I'm probably actually going to include in tomorrow night's JMSports Show. Okay, and the Friday edition of the JMSports Show, probably going to be college football picks, and also a little bit of a NASCAR preview as well as the chase starts in Chicagoland this weekend. So that's kind of what you can expect on tomorrow's show. Plus, don't forget, like I said, NFL picks coming up in a bonus video tomorrow during the day. I know it's a short one, guys, but thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am John Mozart for JM Sports 100. This has been the Thursday edition of the JM Sports Show. Have a great night. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow.